The Third Life series is my favorite thing on YouTube at the moment. It throws talented Minecrafters into a world that is half co op, half factions, and entirely fun. If you don't know anything about Third Life, watch Grian's intro video to the series, which I have put. Just click on the link right at the top, or you could just watch any random Third Life video from the creators linked below. Spoilers for Third Life from this point forward. Before we talk about why I think Grian will lose his first life, let's go back to episode 1. In the midst of the most peaceful episode of Third Life, Grian, as we all know, accidentally kills Scar. Grian then promises to help Scar from that point forward, and Scar takes no more than 1 to 2 episodes to die a second time, and everything changes. Scar, up till that point, had done what most people on the server called scamming. I think that these tactics are a little unfair. He did have Sandbox for Etho, and he does seem to at least care a little bit about his friendship passes, even if no one else cares. Yeah, I'm looking at you kids. I know you died anyway, but he at least cares about it. So, this brings me to the 2 reasons for why I think Grian will die, or will lose his first life in the next episode. First, Grian has been preparing for the moment that he die for a while. No one has benefited more from Grian's promise to help Scar than Grian. It's allowed him to bring total chaos to the server without fear of repercussions. Of course, he's made it clear that he's only making the traps because, in his words, Scar told him to. He had to make the traps. But, come on, everyone knows that Grian is the big mastermind. Now, obviously, he's only killing people that Scar wants him to kill, but this gives him the perfect opportunity to get rid of people. So why would Grian give that up? Well, a number of reasons. First, the last 2 episodes, he has told Scar explicitly that once he loses his life, that he would completely flip sides. So he's warned Scar about this. He's prepared Scar for this moment. In addition, Grian has undermined Scar from the very beginning. This started from the first episode, or I guess the second episode, where Scar was giving out reputation points, and Grian was complaining the whole episode. And I get at that point, I think everyone thought the reputation point wasn't real, and they still are a little scammy, but at least to a certain extent, they are real. In addition, Grian would just tell other people that Scar is scamming everybody. I mean, that's not super helpful for a guy who's supposed to be dedicating his whole life to Scar until he loses it. And so, for example, in the last episode, they visit Jimmy and Scott, and they set up this alliance with them. In fact, I think Jimmy and Scott were more excited about it because they didn't like dog warts, they didn't like being pressured to do anything, and so they set up an alliance. Of course, Grian made Scar go away, and he told the other 2 that Scar could not be trusted, and he has broken any alliance that he has ever had. I really disagree with this, but it's what Grian said. And but my point is that he's been trying to distance himself from Scar as much as possible, basically making it clear to people that he is doing these things, but he doesn't necessarily agree with them. The problem is, if he keeps killing people, everyone on the server is going to be annoyed at Grian and realize more and more that it's not really about Scar. It's Grian taking advantage of the situation. So because that Grian knows, or Grian's been preparing Scar for the opportunity of switching sides, and because Grian is risking more and more, the more he helps Scar, the more he's risking everyone on the server hate him, that I believe that he will die in the next episode. The second reason is that other players want Grian dead. Last episode ended with a promise of war between Dogwarts and Monopoly Mountain. So obviously, a player or several could die next episode, and that could include Grian. But even more interesting than that, after the enchanting table incident, the siege of Dogwarts, as Martin's videos has said, there was an interesting discussion between Martin, Big B, and Skiz. Martin stated that him and Big B and Grian had an agreement from the very beginning that they would team up till the end. And so, in his mind, if they could release Grian from the bonds of Scar, they would have another powerful ally. With the war coming up, it provides the perfect opportunity for Martin to turn Ren against Grian, or for another character to end up getting rid of Grian, thereby freeing him. Now, who knows what Grian will want to do? He could do anything if he loses his second life. But I do think that players are motivated to get rid of Grian's first life, and next episode makes sense with the impending war. So there's the theory. I could be completely wrong, but I just have this feeling that it's coming and Grian will lose his life in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I might maybe I can make this more professional in the future, but I really just want to talk about Third Life. It's a really, really neat series, and if you have any comments on my theory or any other theory, put them in the comments, and I will most likely respond.